Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rehmat Empowerment Wala here, once again in front of you with Empowering Minds, a very helpful and very great platform of empowering minds. And you can watch me on my YouTube, my X, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, all Rehmat Empowerment Wala. And thank you so much for your appreciation you have been giving to me. And today we have with us prestigious guests who haven't just explored their own mindset but are trying to empower other minds too. So, to serve the purpose, today we have with us Ava K. Penn from Ireland, from Dublin, Ireland, and he is an AI enthusiast, AI innovator, and tech. I'm very sorry, I have to go through that. AI and Tech Explorer certified AI innovator with us. I'm very sorry. So let's welcome Ava and let's learn from him in today's session. Ava, hi. How are you today?
Hi, hi Ramat, I'm good. And you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very good. Thank you so much, Ava, for your precious time and the parents you show in empowering minds to empower our minds. Thank you so much, Ava.
Thank you. Thank you for this golden opportunity. I'm so proud to be here. And of course, it's just about empowering everybody because we rise by lifting others. So thank you for this golden opportunity.
Thank you, Ava. I would like to mention here that you are very kind. That we had a session scheduled yesterday night, but for some reason I couldn't do that. But you are very kind, very humble that you accepted my apology and you have shown your opinions again today. So very thankful to you, Ava.
Thank you. Thank you too, sir, for the opportunity.
Thank you. Also, for my audience, I would love if you introduce yourself briefly.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ramat. So basically, like you already said, I'm called Awa Kepen. I'm originally from Cameroon, Africa, but I reside now in Dublin. So I just basically was originally I was a logistician. Of course, I studied logistics. I had a master's in transportation and logistics. But with the impetus of AI, that was in November 2022, I decided to shift focus a little, you know, trying to learn more and then get your hands on the stuff that are going in the world today. So I decided to dive into the sector of AI. So this now prompt me now to learn new things, get to know many stuff about AI, get to create valuable connections with people all over the world. So in this regard, I had to pursue other courses, take a big step, opening my own small platform, which has been incredibly good for me. And with this, I've gotten opportunities from all over the world. Like just last week, I had to sign a partnership with a company from Dubai on providing, I think, AI consultancy services and training to other experts at probably at the entrepreneurial level or for individuals or at the business level. So basically, what am I? I'm just a certified AI innovator. Certified being that I did a course, a complete course, I think like a mini master program in artificial intelligence where I not really getting into the developing like AI chatbots or the sophisticated AI system, but of course, getting to know how AI can help us in our daily lives, how AI can help us in our business, how we can work with AI to be able to better our lives. So I finished this course. I think it's from the Founders Business School in Spain, where I was awarded with the Certified AI Innovator title. Also, I also have a platform called Logistic AI. This platform is basically not logistics oriented, but because of the passion I have for logistics, I just use the name Logistic AI, So yeah. So this platform basically we just provide consultancy and then we also offer training. Yeah, and then we also have tools, list of we also think we have in this until on my web, if you go to my website, we have a section we call the AI Tools. We have a list of all AI tools where you can find them classified under sections and there are links. So when you go there, you can just look which AI tool you're looking for. You're looking for graphic design. We have Canva. We have Microsoft Designer. Everything is there. Place you just need to search and then you see what you're looking for. So what is our purpose? Probably because as you know, many people don't know about AI. So my purpose is that we should bridge the gap and let everyone accept what AI is, use it to be able to better their lives. Because AI is not here to harm us, it's here to elevate us. Thank you, Rhea.
Wonderful, a wonderful introduction. You have described very efficiently yourself, very
Thank
in
you,
a
sir.
very easy way to let me understand what you are doing and what you have been doing. Wonderful, Ava.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So I've been noticing that you are wearing a beanie cap and that warm cloth jacket. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is there winter there?
Yeah, probably now it's spring, so it's a bit cold. But yesterday was pretty warm, but today is really cold. So of course I have to put something warm. Yeah.
Because here in Karachi, Pakistan, we are facing very heat. The weather is
Oh,
very hot here.
wow, 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 wow. No, no, no. Yeah, we have a bit of cold. I think probably next month we'll be getting into summer, and then pretty soon will be a bit warm that we can put on some light stuff. Yeah. But yeah, now I think it's spring, and you have to put on something cold, warm to avoid cold.
S- So here,
Yeah.
summer has been here for 1 month or so, I guess.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So it's very hot here.
Yeah. Okay, okay, I can understand. No,
Wonderful.
I think Cameroon too. We also have like precisely in Douala, it's always warm throughout. So I can imagine what you guys are going through now.
Yeah, because near to the equator, the countries which are near to the equator, they are quite
Mm-hmm.
hot,
What exactly? Exactly. Exactly.
and the countries towards North Pole and South Pole are
Cold,
relatively
cold, cold.
colder
Yeah.
than equator.
Exactly. Exactly. The temperate regions. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
wonderful. Awa, you were from Cameroon originally, and now you're in Ireland. So
Yeah.
when you moved to Ireland, what were the challenges you faced in terms of culture, in terms of language, in terms of food? How did you manage
Mm,
that?
I think, but before moving to Ireland, I was in Belgium. So I was
Okay.
in Belgium. Yes, because I had my master's degree in Belgium. So I went
Wow.
back to Cameroon. Then went back to Ireland. So for me, I think moving to Ireland, I think it's not that I've not experienced any difficulties so far because I had stayed in Belgium for about 3 years. So I was already used to the European environment, the food. So for me, yeah, it's better because at least I speak English here. It's English language. So, and of course, we also have many Africans here, many Cameroonians where you interact with them and you always feel at home. So for me personally, I think it's really good. Yeah, no difficulties, no stuff that are going. Yeah,
Wonderful, Awa.
thank you.
So, Awa, what inspired you to become an AI tech explorer and AI innovator? Why did you choose this AI field?
Good question. Good question. When I was growing up, there was this myth about people that don't know mathematics. That
Okay.
when you don't know maths or when you're not good in engineering courses or when you are not a coder, probably you don't have a future. Like if you do arts or you are not you're not into tech, you don't have a future. But for me, in secondary school, I studied arts. So I studied arts. I did just history, geography. But then when I went to the university, I had to switch. I went into a bit of I did a bit of physics, fundamental applied physics. I did some calculus, some courses, but it was not easy. But I had to do it. I had to work extra hard. So going further, I said, okay, fine. I've always wanted to be into tech. I've always wanted to be into tech, but how do I do it? How can it be possible? Because I'm not that strong in maths. I'm not that I'm not an engineering or coding guru. So how can I do it? But then now I thought to myself, I said, okay, whatever happens, let's see how it goes. So I came to Belgium. I studied my masters. I finished the masters. Then I saw I had no many opportunities because everybody does these things. So to stand out from everybody, you need to be in tech or you need to do something special. So I said to myself, okay, what can I do? And good for me, AI pop up in 2022. We had the development of ChatGPT. ChatGPT came up in 2022. Generative AI rise up and people were using it. We have like today now we have over 300 AI tools you can use. People are building apps with no coding background, no engineering background. People can even build websites in seconds using AI. So this prompted me now to get into this field. I know people be like, okay, fine, you don't know to code. Like for example, when I always talk about you don't need to code, you don't need to know how to code to be able to build an app now because ChatGPT can give you code. You just need to be able to know the steps on how to 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 build your app and then probably put into Play Store and monetize it. So people were like, no, you need to know how to code. No, you have to know how to code so that you know if the code is wrong or right. I say that's now wasting of time because ChatGPT does everything for you. So for me, it was just about changing the narrative that it, that that going to tech is only for those who are good in math or not. Everybody, you can do everything. Everything is possible. Just have to be disciplined enough. Just have to be steadfast. Just have to believe in yourself and go for it, and you will do it. So that was what prompted me, and of course, here am I today. I'm talking about stuff. I, 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 I think I think last 2 weeks, last month ago, I built a basic app, barely a basic app using ChatGPT. It was just a mobile game app, but I had no coding experience. I had no coding experience. I'm not the guru in mathematics, but because of AI is incredible. People need to start using it. Yeah. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. You have described wonderfully. So you talked about low code and no code coding. So have we moved towards low code and no code coding, or do you think it's still time? We need to figure out something more. And do you think that we do not have to learn any more coding or programming stuff, which 10 years back students used to learn?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
saying that we shouldn't learn how to code. No, you should learn how to code. In fact, you can we still have courses like I think if you go to I, because if you let's say if you are learning how to code precisely for building probably apps or your own AI tool, I think Python is always the best. Python is the best for now. So of course you need to learn how to use Python. You need to learn
Yeah.
how to know these things because if you want to build your own app, you need to have an advanced knowledge in Python. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not like it's just for those who now the tech stuff or the no code or whatever is just for those who have a background in coding or have a knowledge should have a knowledge in tech. It's for everyone. Like I think 2 months ago, the CEO of Nvidia gave an interview to the press
Yeah.
that 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 AI with the growth of AI that very soon there will be no need for teaching people how to code in schools because AI has simplified the process because everybody can get the codes he or she want to be anything. That's what he said. And I agree with him because you have the tools. You have you just need a prompt and you have a code for anything you want. So those who are learning how to code or the coders or the engineering gurus, what you should be doing now is work with these tools so as to do more work in less time. Rather than writing the codes yourself, why not just go to these tools and then get the codes and then that's another step further and then you just execute with the other steps. So coding for me, I would say is a boring task. Yeah, because ChatGPT can give you code in seconds. Just need a prompt and you get the code. So that's boring work. Allow the AI to do this boring job and then you concentrate now on other stuff that require creativity and human thinking, which is probably developing or looking at what to do. If you, let's say for example you're trying to build a software on an app, and then you get your code from ChatGPT. Probably you should be thinking now on how you can design your tool, your AI tool, rather than wasting time on coding. Thanks to the power of AI.
I get you, Awa, but what about finding the errors in programming code, and how about solving those issues which only a programmer can rectify and solve? How about that? If you do not learn how to programming, how would you correct those errors?
I think that's we call like the bulk other stuff. So I think when you use ChatGPT for code generation, it gives you the perfect output. I might say, let me just say 90%, 95%, but of course, you should have a knowledge. Of course, you're right. You should have a knowledge in coding. Like I said, I'm not completely saying that we shouldn't learn how to code. No, we shouldn't go to school to be programmers. No, you should, but you should cut off the boring work of writing programs or coding from scratch because AI can do that for you. And probably if you have an idea, if you're writing a code still, and probably you have a bug, AI can help identify and rectify the bug for you. AI is incredible. People need to start using it. So, all in all, what I'm saying is that you can be a programmer, you can go to school, you can study programming, you can go to school, you can learn how to code, but when you want to probably be something or work on something, give the boring tasks to AI. Let AI give you the code, and then you start working on other stuff. This maximizing your output. This doing more work in less time.
Okay, wonderful. So you what you are saying is align with the latest technology and get yourself used to it and use the best of that technology and make this technology useful for yourself, right? That's what
Exactly,
you are saying.
exactly, exactly. Of leveraging AI technology for yourself. Exactly. You're right.
Wonderful. Okay, Ava, what you are doing is amazing. So I would love to know what do you love the most about what you are doing at the moment?
For me, I would say probably just teaching people, like like helping people get to know what AI is all about. Because I believe that people still don't know what AI can do. About for me, I can say about 70% of people are still unaware of the power of AI. Some people completely do not want to don't even want to get to know how to use it or want to get to know everything about it, but it is growing at a geometric rate. All come like if you see Google, Microsoft, Nvidia, all these companies, they are scrambling to have the best AI models and solutions. It's like a competition. So we have to, how more of us, just individuals, how more of us, we have to dive in it. We have to start using them. Google Google just I think Google released Gemini 1.5, which is also incredible. Microsoft working with Copilot, OpenAI with ChatGPT. These tools are there. They are to help us. To help us. So we start leveraging on them. For me, I would personally say me sharing like probably dishing out knowledge makes me happy. Because when I talk or share stuff to people and they are willing to learn, especially when I talk about something and see you have interest in it and you're willing to learn, I'll always support you.
Wonderful, Lava. So you talked about Copilot, and when Microsoft introduced that, so they said that it is mostly for coders, mostly to help coders. So do you think is it better to use Copilot for coding rather than ChatGPT? What is your
Uh,
intake on that?
that's a good question. That's a good question. I think for me, I haven't used codes from Copilot yet, but I've tried that of ChatGPT. But from what I've read so far, I think both of them, all of them are good because the I think Microsoft and OpenAI they work together. Yeah, they work together. So I think they're almost the same. But if you're looking because if you're looking for codes, probably for something one or two things, I think ChatGPT is the go getter because it's like the brain behind all of this other stuff. It paved the foundation for all of them to pop out. So for me, I think ChatGPT is always the best for me. The only stuff is that for Copilot, precisely, is that it's free. It offers GPT-4 for free, which ChatGPT is paid. You pay $20 for ChatGPT, but for Copilot offers GPT-4 for free. Means you can generate images for free.
Yeah,
And another thing is that it gives you links to sources. For example, if you ask a question in Copilot, it will give you the answer. They give you reference where you can click and then you read more, which is very important. This also helps in debunking thing, erasing out false information or yeah. So it's really important. Whereas with ChatGPT 3.5, it's not free. It just gives you the output without no links. But GPT-4, which is paid, gives you the output with links, which you can click on it and then verify if the information is right or wrong. Yeah. So I think for me, all of them are the same. They are the same people. They're the same. Yeah. Especially for Microsoft and OpenAI, they work together. They have a collaboration, so they work together.
and the giving links you were talking about gives you a more sense of authenticity, that you are
Exactly.
getting the right
The
information.
right information. Yeah. And if you're doubting, you click on this link, you're gonna check, you see if for yourself is if what is written is right or wrong. And of course, that's
Definitely.
important because many people always associate these AI chatbots to fake news. I think sometimes they also have hallucinations. They also give information which is wrong by making it seems it's right. So it's always important not to rely on information generated by ChatGPT or Gemini or all the chatbots. It's always important to verify them before drawing a conclusion. Yeah, very important. Even when you're using the app, it's clear written there. If you look at the footnote, information it may be wrong. It may be wrong. Do not rely on the results. So always verify them. Yeah,
Definitely, and I prefer Copilot other than the other
chat.
similar kind of AI results.
Yeah.
So I use Copilot more.
Okay. Good. Good for what precisely?
Yeah. So our one question for you is, as an AI and tech explorer, what's the most exciting technological advancement you have witnessed recently, and how do you think it will impact our lives?
I think the recent technology. I think for me was the Devin, the Devin, the AI software engineer. I think
Yeah,
it was developed. I think 2 months. I think it's last month or 2 months ago, where it could build, it could develop, it could write codes, and then build softwares for you without you even doing. In just an instant without you needing to write codes, programs, or stuff. I think Devin. They call it Devin. I think it was released by I think from I don't have no I think this developers were from Asia, I think. But that was staggering. It was really incredible. And then also we also have I think GPT-5, which is in the line from I think from the CEO of OpenAI. I think he gave an interview last week and he said the GPT-4 is the worst version of ChatGPT we're ever going to use. Then you can imagine what is in the pipeline for GPT-5. So I was this that statement really is really intriguing, it's because if GPT-4, if we are thinking that GPT-4 is the best and the founder is saying is the worst we're ever going to use, it means there is more to come. Yeah, there's more to come. So for me, what has happened already or all the stuff that are coming out now, this is just the beginning because there's still more to come. There are more surprises ahead. So we just have to leverage it, use it, and to better our lives. That's all for us, the users.
they have marketed Devin as a software engineer assistant, so they
Yeah,
can it can make software by itself.
yeah,
So many
exactly.
software engineers are in in
Yeah,
fear.
people were saying that, yeah, the rest in peace software engineers, but for me, I don't think so because these things people like, for example, also when you see when the chatbot this one they call I think Dante AI and Chat Simple came out, they said RIP to customer service workers. But for me, I don't think so. Then you see we had the CEO, they say rest in peace web designers. For me, I don't think so, because these things are what when you look at the definition of artificial intelligence, it simply just means using a machine to do, like for example, for me, I'll just say probably machine doing more than humans. If you are a software engineer and you've heard of Devin, or you're a web designer and you've heard of durable.co, or you are a customer service agent and you've heard of ChatSimple, Dante AI, you should be happy. It's not going to take away your job. It's not going to erase. No, it's not. These tools are there to help us. It's there to help us. For example, if you are a customer service agent and you need probably your main task every day was just to probably reply to queries from customers, and then probably give them reply back, answer their questions. But with Chat Simple, it does that for you. You concentrate on other stuff. Probably you concentrate now on the negotiation part. Why not allow Chat Simple to probably reply them instantly? And then probably when they have a issue with the payment or negotiation, Chat Simple now will refer you now to the customer service agent itself. Thus avoiding doing mundane tasks, or thus avoiding doing boring work. Because simply just replying to people every day, I think for me is boring work. AI does that in instant, and then now you then now concentrate on other stuff. Just like David, it just write the program for you, build the software for you, and then you concentrate now on the designing part. How do you market the software? How do you make it profitable? Yeah, you're focusing now on something important. Yeah. So it's for me, I think nobody's job is going to. But of course, some jobs are going to be erased, but others will come in place.
So you're telling that the person who should be fearful for this, who are not aligning themselves to the latest technologies, they should be
Eh,
fearful.
Exactly, exactly. Like I always say, AI won't replace you. Instead, AI would replace those who are not leveraging it. Meaning that what those who are leveraging AI will be used to replace you. Exactly.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So one more question, Ava. In the current ever so evolving era we are in right now, every
Yeah.
day we see a new technology, a new innovation. So what are the three most important innovations would be talk of the history, according to you, that our next generation will be talking about, that in 2023, 2024, these three technology evolutions happen, and we are getting the fruits of those evolutions or revolutions?
I think for me, I think social media is one. I think for me, social media like has come a long way. People are benefiting from it because I think 10 years ago nobody knew about social media. That's the first. All this Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, incredible. People are making a living on it. Some people don't just go to work. They sit at home and they're making millions thanks to social media. The second is generative AI. I'm not talking about AI. I'm talking about generative AI. AI existed, I think, before 19. AI was already there, but from 2022, we are talking about the growth of generative AI. That's using AI to be able to produce other stuff such as text, images, and music, which is what is helping us today. And due to this, now we have incredible startups that have come. I think we have more than 10,000 now. We have if you go to each industry, if you go to the HR industry, we have AI tools which can help you apply for jobs. We have Sonara AI. I think Sonara AI is based just in the United States, where you don't even it applies for jobs on your behalf. Yeah, you just upload your CV and cover letter, and then you sit and wait for the interview. He applies on your behalf. He scans the job description and then applies on your behalf for you. Incredible,
Wow.
incredible. I think they will be talking about this in years to come. Social media, generative AI. Um, and then I think the third for me is probably I think I think these are the two. I think these are the most important for me right now. Changes and the social and the growth of social media is what is if you are a business and you are not leveraging these two technologies right now, then I don't think you are going to make it. Yeah, because
Wonderful, Ava. Thank you.
yeah, everybody is
Thank
drifting away from the traditional methods to this stuff. So yeah, very important.
Thank you so much for mentioning this, Ava. So
Yeah.
I'm a peace promoter myself. I like to see peace all around the world. I'm
Okay.
against wars. I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
against inhumane activities which are killing humans and which are disturbing peace all around the world. Not just
Exactly.
Muslims, not just any specific religion, but all around the world. I like to see peace. I like to see calm and serenity.
Yeah.
So, as an AI innovator and a trainer and certified, so how do you think AI can uh, deliver or play his its role in promoting peace and prevailing peace in all over the world?
Oh, that's a good question. Because people always associate AI. Like right now, I think most countries are using AI to develop weapons. So I think that's a good question. For me, I would say the best because AI itself has its own pitfalls. It has its own bad side, like probably misinformation, deep fakes, creation of secret weapons. And for me, the best way is just via regulation. I think that's the best way via regulation because these things will always be there. They will always build them. They will always have information about them. Like for example, I saw an image where somebody prompted the chatbot that how can I develop a bomb kind of stuff, and he gave some. I don't know if it was Photoshop or what, but uh, it could happen. He gave him. I think he gave the steps that you have to do this, you have to do that. That is crazy. It's crazy. But for me, I think just regulating this can always prevent this and bring peace because AI itself is already something crazy. So just with regulation, and I think measures have already been put in place. Like we have the European AI Act, where they talk about not using AI for probably re- including people's privacy or spreading fake information, deep fakes, probably using it for other illegal stuff. So I think regulation is important, and I think the fine if you go against these rules, you can pay a fine of I think 30 million euros. Yeah, so of course, these are models, it's AI stuff and models that are trained. And if you're training them, you should be careful with the type of data you're using. Yeah. Train your models with useful data so that they don't hallucinate. Because when they hallucinate and give information which is illegal or which can lead to the growth of probably conflict, it's going to be grievous. So regulation is the first step. And of course, that's why AI ethics is highly underrated and must be given much emphasis.
Thank you so much, Ava, for guiding us about this. And it is very important for the world, for all of us, because peace is something is come natural to human instinct, right? Human loves
Exactly.
to stay in peace, to live in
The
peace.
peace. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when we see the world, we see all around the world the wars, the bombings, the killing
Yeah.
of innocent human beings.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I sometimes I fail to understand why humans do this
No, it's
because
crazy. Yeah.
this is not what human instinct is.
That's right. That's right.
So thank you
Of
so
course,
much for
everybody.
shedding light on
Thank
this.
you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, Ava, I would like to ask you. You are a trainer, right? And what do you train? What do you love to train most to your students? And if someone wants to learn from you, how can someone contact you?
For me, I think I train. I think online, always online, because right now I'm just focusing on building an online brand first before moving it offline. So now I'm focusing on my online brand. But if you want to contact me, you can always get to me DM, because I reply nearly all the DMs. I reply all my DMs and I always check them every day. Unless you come and you say hi and you're not saying anything, I just screw and pass. So yeah, but you can always write me, and of course, and if you probably need a meeting, we can always schedule one. If you need probably more information, I can always help. I always reply. But the manner in which you come matters to me the most. So yeah.
Thank you.
And for
That
me, of
problem
course, I
I
think
face. Yeah, yeah.
sorry.
Continue, continue,
Yeah.
continue your answer.
Yeah. So if you want to learn, probably because on my page I share. I think if you go to my page, I always share much information. So for me, following me is already the first step. So if you want more information, you can always follow me first, and then yeah, when you follow me, I give more information. I share. I don't hide the information. I share. I want people. I share because we always rise by lifting others. So I share with everybody. This is what you need to do. This is what's not good. This is what is good. Can use this. You cannot use this. But I don't know everything also. So from the comments, sometimes I also look what people say. I learn from them, and what I also read online, do more research. You also help me. So yeah, it's a win-win, and of course,
Thank you, Awa. This
mm,
problem I've been facing on daily basis, that people just message you a single line, hi, and
yeah,
how are you. They do not
exactly.
express what
It's
why they
finished.
have
Yeah,
contacted.
exactly. Yeah, you have to write. You have to be intentional, because there are many messages. You just come and you say hi, how are you? No, you can say hi, but just write the message one. So when I read, and then if it's something interesting, I can always get you back to you. But if you say hi, okay, I know, okay, maybe you just want to disturb and you are not serious, and then I'll just pass. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
Mhm.
teach people every time that you should do like this. That you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
to, after greetings, you have to express why you have contacted me, so I can get back
Exactly.
to you.
Exactly. Very important. Very important. Very important.
So, Awa, it's been approximately 38 minutes since we have been
Yeah,
talking live.
exactly.
Thank you so
Mm.
much for wonderful information you have transferred to us, the pearls of wisdom you have shared with us. Thank you so much. Lastly, I would like to ask one important question. One of my favorite questions to you
Yeah.
is, what lesson did you learn from your 20s? If you could share with us any one or two lessons you learned from your 20s.
Oh, I'm still in my 20s, but I can still share something.
So,
I'm still in
okay,
my
so
20s.
could we would rephrase that question?
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah, yeah, yeah.
lessons did you learn from your 18 to 20?
It's like, okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. For me, I would say just be humble. Just be humble, because if you're humble enough, you will go far and you will meet people. Just be humble, and then keep doing your thing, and above all, be committed to God. Because if you're humble and you're not hardworking, you won't still achieve what you're looking for. And if you're humble and you're hardworking and you're not committing it to God, probably, or you say Allah, it still can't work on you, because we have, like they always say, we have the spirit and the physical. So if you're fighting for this physical, you also need to fight for the spirit. So let all of them favor you. So I would say be humble, keep working hard, and keep believing in God.
Thank you so much, Awa. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for wonderful talk, for wonderful conversation, for your time, which is really precious. And thank you for the pearls of wisdom you have shared with me and my audience. Thank you so much. I'm highly
Thank
obliged.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It has been a great thing. 30 minutes. I am so pleased. And also thank you to, I think, is it Rem? your mentor. I
Rahmat,
forgot. I always forget
Rahmat.
Rehan. Rehan, yeah, Rehan. Thank you to Rehan for bringing us together. I think this is a great. It was a great session, and I hope for more this to come in the future.
Be ready for roller coaster.
Yeah, yeah.
You are.
I know. I know. I know. I know.
Thank you so much, Awa.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, you were watching and listening to our Penn, a certified AI innovator trainer, Google certified. And I hope you have enjoyed this session. You've learned so much as I have done from our. And keep watching Empowering Minds on Facebook, YouTube, X, and LinkedIn. Rahmat Empowerment Wala. I'll see you next time with next guest. Keep doing amazing things. Bye bye.
Bye.